Live. I think we're live.
It's
I think we're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to COVID Night Alive again.
Oh yeah, we are live again.
Back.
We're back. Kind of.
And we're back.
I'm Andre Highland.
And I'm Andre Highland too.
That's the last guest we had. We're just testing everything right now. What's funny is in the I forgot to update the Restream account. So in the copy of the YouTube video, it says tonight we have King Polly. Let me check it on here and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's on. We're
Sweet.
on.
Hi, me and Marshall on the interphone.
Oh, that's weird. It's weird when you see, like when I see the screens here, and then I see it there, and then I'm showing it there, and then I watch it. It's just like looking into a mirror, like facing a mirror. You know that effect?
Right.
It's like fucks your mind up. I did that with my kids the other day, and I was like, oh my god, I'm screwing their heads up right now.
Screens on screens on
like,
screens.
There's so many of me. I'm like, oh god. We've got two people in the chat room. Say hi. Hi.
Who's here? Hello.
Yeah. Let us know who you are.
Who are you?
And we'll. Oh, we dropped one. They got scared. They're probably like, "That's not Andre Highland."
That's not King Polly. Come on now.
What are all these people? Who are all these people?
Who are these dummies?
If you're watching, feel free to chime in on the chat.
Yep.
We are just testing. It's the first time we've done anything. I'm on a whole new computer right now to produce this, and I had to move things to a hard drive, and I've got to rebuild the whole show essentially from scratch. Not from scratch. I mean, I've got all the old graphics and stuff. You hear my kids?
I did. I did.
They're in the closet, so
Yeah, it should be good. They
they're
should
fine.
be good.
I just gave them McDonald's from 3 days ago. Oh boy,
Oh God.
they're definitely screaming.
Yeah, they are.
It's the first day of school. It's been a crazy day. Coronavirus.
Welcome back.
I was, I told you I've been doing the live streaming thing, just like experimenting with. It's my daughter. She's having a bad day.
Welcome back to school.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't have a teacher. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
These are crazy times.
Dude, it's so bizarre. Like, I was just thinking about it this morning. I was like, my life is completely upside down now. Remember when we started Upside Down Creative Media? You were talking, like, my life wasn't upside down then. I think I was kind of, whatever, I saw things kind of like differently always. But then 2 years later, when my son was born, I lost my job right a week before he was born, and so everything was upside down then. And now it's like 5 years later, and I'm going through the same thing again, where it's like I've lost my job, and I'm live streaming playing Fortnite with my kids dancing in the background. Like, that's a reality.
And there's a picture of me naked behind you.
Their school is right across the street. Yeah, and there's a picture naked of you It's just the world is so. But their school is literally like right here, basically. It's like, but we can't. We're not taking them to school because we don't want them to go to school and sit inside a plastic bubble with a mask on. Have you seen that? Have you seen the desks where they have like little like plastic fences in their desks, like around their desks?
No, but it doesn't surprise me.
So we talked about it. It's like, we're not scared of the coronavirus as much as we are scared of the coronavirus, obviously, but we're more scared of the mental, every generation has like their thing. Ours was like war after war after war. We grew up with war after war after war. Like my dad was in Desert Storm, and like he was gone. If you remember Desert Storm, and they used to sell like Desert Storm collector cards and stuff of like real people in the army. And I was like, I gotta find my dad. Like we had our own like cycle of trauma, and now to me this just seems so real to send kids to school. Some parents don't have a choice. Like some parents are unemployed like me. So,
Right.
but or like I'm able to work from home, so I
Right.
get it. So you have to send your kids to school, but like we had a choice, and we were like, do we want to send her to school to have that normal school?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah, let's just keep her home. And not because we're like, oh, the coronavirus. It's like, no, we don't want to expose our kids to like the craziness that
Yeah.
it is. So
It's only getting crazier, and we're going into
I'm
September
I'm
still
trying
talking
to
about
I'm
this shit.
trying yeah, I'm trying to turn it around. Like I basically told my kids and everything after this week, like we're not talking about the coronavirus. We're
Mm-hmm.
not speaking it in this house because if you have any control over this, is to think positive and try to
Mm-hmm.
influence positivity on everybody else, because I'm a big believer of the hive mind mentality. And if like I remember talking about it back in March, I was like, it's crazy that everybody in the world is thinking about the same exact thing right now,
Sure.
and
Sure.
nobody else can turn it off. And so
Nope.
the only way you can do it is to actively like shut down those thoughts whenever you get a chance. Like I know it sounds
Mm-hmm.
crazy, but you have to like, okay, I'm thinking about coronavirus. Now let's talk about Fortnite, or let's. That's why this show has to come back, because it was like my escape for
Yep. No, I completely agree.
however long
I'm
we did
ready to
it,
get
10
back to work.
weeks. We did it for like
We were
two months.
we were rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get this back on
So
the road,
now,
man.
so now that we've got that, like that's for me will be good therapy to um, keep my mind active and busy off of negative stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and my name's
Let's just do like a fake show right now. Let's shake off the rust.
okay.
All right, ready? Three. Let's just pretend like the thing's running. COVID Night Live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here's your host, Rob Masio,
Mm-hmm.
Ross Mealy, Marshall Malone.
And
Three, two. Good night, everyone. Welcome back to another episode, a special impromptu episode of COVID Night Live. I'm your host, Rob Masio, streaming from Jacksonville Beach, Florida. With me is my lovely producer, Marshall Malone.
No, I'm Andre Highland. I'm gonna do an impression of Andre.
Andre Highland. With me is a very special guest, Andre Highland.
Hi.
COVID Night Live. We are in the midst of the COVID, and we are trying to find the funny during these unfunny times.
Yeah.
So,
Wear your damn
Andre,
mask. Wear your damn mask.
wear your mask.
Yeah.
One, wear your mask. Two, what's your temperature like? And three, how you doing today, Andre?
I don't know what my temperature is, but you know, I just had all these people over here painting the walls over here. So I'm trying to remember the episode.
Yeah. Or are you moving?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
horrible
Sure
Andre
am.
impression. He's gonna, if hopefully he never sees this. 'Cause,
Well,
you know,
it's all in good fun.
just wear your damn mask, people.
Wear your damn mask. What are some things going on in the world right now? What are some hot topics, hot takes, or current affair? Let's shoot over to current
I
affair.
don't have the graphics ready. Yeah. I don't know.
What's something that's going on today?
I don't know.
What's
I
the
literally
big
I
one?
work for the news, and I don't know, because I don't. I'm trying to not think about it. So school's starting back for a lot of people, and
School has started back.
yeah, a lot of
That's a good
kids
point.
don't have kids. In Duval County last week, 172 teachers called out sick or didn't go to school.
172 teachers. Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
I did now. We got these teachers not showing up to school. Are the students next? Live after 11.
But it's just I don't know. Yeah, that's what
Is life affecting you living? Next after 11.
yeah. True.
Corona.
Yeah.
Wear your mask. But yeah, we need to get back to making this happen so we can bring some funny back into all this nonsense.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna say their name live in case they absolutely accidentally see this, but you know the gaming place that I was telling you about. I was thinking of pitching. Remember, we were going to try to do a live show and all that.
Yeah.
They actually hit me up yesterday. So
Did they?
yeah, they need events. So
So what could we do?
that's the question. I told them because I think well they knew that I worked for CMG, and so I think that was more their angle was like try to do some kind of partnership. But I'm like I'm basically not working there after this week, so I
Right.
don't know what I can do for you on that front. But if you want us to produce some events, maybe we can do that. And I told
I
them,
mean, maybe we could do this show live.
yeah, I mean, the thing is to bring in business for that place, you have to bring in people, and you have to bring in heads, and people have to pay a fee to get in. So it's like that's what businesses are needing is people in their doors. And I don't know, man. I haven't been doing stuff like that. So like I was just when I was talking to them back in the day, it was like I met them right before all this happened. So
Right.
after all the coronavirus, it was like, oh, I don't know what to do now.
Right.
So I don't really have any. I don't. I mean, we could, if we have the goal of getting people into doors. It's like I don't even know how to do that. We can't even get anybody on our stream. So
I mean, the only thing it's just word of mouth. I mean, I have people that follow us from work, and I mean, I could just tell people like, "Hey, we have this show. Can you come help us out and show up?"
that would be cool. Yeah,
But I mean, if we could
we could
sell them on this show and just do this live, I mean, I'm sure we could
and
just do it on stage.
Well, we'd have to have some interaction and have some incentive for people in the audience. So the people showing up, they don't want to just go in and watch a stream.
Sure.
But if we had people big enough on the show from wherever, if we could figure out like who their audience is and see if we can attract people to come on our show, that might be a solution.
Yeah.
And then we could say, all right, if you want to see this, then we set up a live stream. I don't know, because you have to have everything gated, because then what's the incentive to come in? If you want to see this interview, but you have to go in person, how maybe we have a password? I don't know. We don't want to gate it too much because you want to make the incentive you have to come in. Maybe the incentive is if it's somebody they really want to talk to, they could come on the stream and we invite them and we set up a camera for them to interact with. Say maybe it's like we could get somebody like Tom Green. I don't know. Tom Green would probably be someone we could reach out to and be like, hey, we're doing this live show. Would you be willing to be a guest on it? We're trying to help a local business. And then we could, in order to interact with him, you'd have to go to the event and pay
For the event, yeah.
pay X amount of dollars to come in and watch it and interact with it. I don't know, man. Like I've never done this kind of stuff before, so like I don't have a lot of experience with event marketing, I guess.
Sure. But this is, I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe this is actually a decent idea. I mean, you've talked about doing a live thing before. I mean, us doing this stuff online. I mean, like you said it yourself, like we're continue to struggle getting viewership. Maybe we need to do this shit. Like you do something live, I guess. But
I don't know.
I'm willing to take the chance if you want to try to figure this out. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to just do this, in front of people.
Yeah, we have to make it fun, for sure.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. Is there any way we could like organize talking to these people face to face or something, and just seeing like what exactly it is they want?
Yeah, I mean, they seem interested. I just don't like the thing is like I don't know. I think that they think because I work for CMG that I have some kind of pull and a lot of reach or something, but I don't. Like the people that I work with do. Right. The radio personalities, the TV personalities have the reach. I'm just a behind the scenes guy, like, and I don't even in a week work for them anymore. So,
right.
I don't know. It just sucks to see like things like that happening because it's like, yeah, I'm like, sorry, dude, I'm out on on my own in a week. So like, it sucks that that's happening, but
yeah, but I don't know, man. Maybe this is. I mean, like you were talking about with the news idea, you creating your own news thing. I mean, this might be something that we could do in hopes of selling this show. I mean, it more or less it's the same advice that was given to me at 1010 when I was when they more or less like ripped the rug from underneath me and was just like, oh, if you want to, like, legitimately was told, if you want to start your own local thing,
Just do it.
just do it. But it's just all sponsorships. I mean, we'd be taking a leap
That's
of
what
faith.
everybody's doing. No, like that's the
Right.
model. You look at Bob Saget.
Right.
I mean, Bob Saget just started doing a podcast. It's like you just put yourself out there, and people are supposed to come to you. But the problem is nobody's.
We got to get people to like us.
Yeah, and that's what I was hoping with this show is, because I think making the people on the show kind of because I'm not very interesting. I think you're funny, and I think Ross has like comedic sensibilities, and I think the show is starting to be pretty good, and we had a lot of great moments. It just, unfortunately, the momentum got interrupted, but I don't think we can. I think we can get that back. It's just. Why would you stop if you got to think like you don't know who we are, if you don't know some people, unless you know the guest, what is the reason that you would want to watch a live stream video? You like live sports, right? Like sports.
Sure, it just has to be. I mean, the key is just entertainment. Like, we just have to entertain these people, and I think we can. Like, in my honest opinion, this is what I was about to say. What if? How are you talking to these people? Like via email or something?
Various like social media. One of them the owner hit me up on LinkedIn.
What if you take everything that we did with COVID Night Live, all those videos, essentially create a reel of like the best of.
Yeah.
And then we make that like our pitch and be like, hey, look, we have this idea.
I don't think that they're going to say no. I
know, but I'm just saying to present them something to be like, this is the idea we have. We just need help with. We don't need help, but we can just play it off like we do. We just need a platform for it. What do you think if we were to take this on stage?
Yes. Yeah, they would say yes.
Then why don't we? And then what? Okay, if we need to bring in heads, we could figure something out.
I think my hesitancy is that it sounds like they're at a place where they're desperate for. They need this, or things are not going to work out for them. And
well, that's perfect. That's a perfect platform for us, because then for us, there's no. Yeah. It's like a fail safe. Like what happens? Okay, we fail. So what?
Yeah.
Like who cares? You know, it's not on our dollar too.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the value for somebody. Like, what's the motivator to get people to come to the doors? Not just to help us out.
We just have to get people. The only thing we would have to do, and I could do it because again, I've shown everybody at work and they like it. I could just be like, hey, look, for one night, can you just help me out? Come to this show, get a couple laughs. Hopefully something takes off, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but again, like the practice that we had with the COVID Night Live, the videos we've done, there's no reason for me to think that we can't just put this on stage.
It would be really cool to have it all on stage. I mean, It would just be really weird. Like, why are they doing this?
But
They're doing an internet show on a stage with an audience.
That's the selling point. That's the selling. That's what we're doing.
And then we can bring in local comics, because they already have connections with local comics. And then we do like a Johnny Carson setup, where I'm the producer over to the side. And well, maybe we can get a cheap couch, a little futon. I actually have a cheap futon that we're gonna throw away. It's because it's broken, but just that would make it even funnier. And then we set up like a desk for you, kind of like we did the Johnny Carson show.
Yeah, right. Or even like whatever interview it was we had with that that dude they never aired either one of our interviews for. Remember, it was just that stupid little desk and everything.
We had two.
Yeah, we both had our own interviews.
It was just, for me, it was just 2 chairs. The guy.
But remember, they try to be like, oh, this is the new night show, and I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. This is essentially our own spin on a talk show, except it's like millennial edition or whatever.
It's a live stream show that we're moving into a live venue.
So we should call it something like that.
COVID Night Live. No, keep it COVID.
No. I know. COVID Night Live.
Live.
COVID Night Live. Live on stage.
We could change the open and like COVID Night Live is performed in front of a live studio audience, like right at the end.
Yeah, and then do like the fake clapping, and
Yeah,
then it
no,
just
no,
like
it would be real
stops, and I'm
audience.
like,
You'd have the audience. We'd actually have a real audience, right?
I
So,
mean, like I'm almost thinking for the first episode, like I
oh,
think if we could kind of push people like in a way to where they just be like, what's going on here? And then it's just me with the laptop in front of me. I'm
yeah,
concentrating on looking at the laptop.
yeah,
I don't even bother with the crowd.
yeah.
You're in the background. We have Ross just kind of sitting there.
Hmm.
And then we just go through the same spiel where then I'm like reading off like what we did with COVID Night Live, except
Yeah.
legitimately take me out of my chair and just put me on a desk. I mean, in a desk, yeah, on a stage.
Okay.
And then we could, if we could have a part like we do with the interviews. We can interview whatever comedians are there.
Yeah.
And we could just be an impromptu interview where I'm just like, I say the stupid same questions I've been asking on COVID Night Live, and then just try to be more humorous about it. And hopefully
Sure.
they'll play along because they want I was on COVID Night Live. Like people think it's a big deal.
I think I think we don't have to. I think we just keep the same show format.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Just put it on stage.
The technical part that will change is like I got to figure out the camera. Well, maybe we still what's weird about it. Maybe we'll have. You remember that one camera I have? I got to figure
The
out.
little Meebo thing.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll have one
Have
camera
that in front of me.
but we'll all have our laptops and computers in front of us as well
Yes,
on stage.
On stage.
And then we'll have maybe a camera facing the audience. So now I just have to figure out how to connect all this stuff to OBS. But we will really run it like we're running it now. We'll just all be in the same area, all wearing masks.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, and then we incorporate the comics. I think incorporating the people they already have. We have access to local comedians, bringing them on, interviewing them, maybe letting them do some stand up live. I don't know. I don't even know if it makes sense. I mean, but
that's what I think. It makes sense by it not making sense. That's what'll be funny about it. That's what makes COVID Night Live on stage, COVID Night Live, because I think that it'll capture people's attention by going, "What are these?
well,
what are they doing?"
and I know national comedians are looking for places to perform. So it could be something that we could like just get national comedians to come on our show, interview them, and then have them come do their thing.
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to do that.
It's like essentially, and then we could have like live music acts. I just have to keep it simple as possible because like right now the way this is set up is to set up everybody's kind of running their own camera in a sense. So when I start thinking about adding more cameras and stuff, I don't even know. I mean, if what I have will work because I've got DSLRs. I mean, I might have to get somebody to help me produce it. But like I don't think we'll be making money from this. It sounds like it probably. I don't really know that's the part I don't understand is the business side of everything. Looks like we have a viewer. Somebody just popped in hello. We're just having a random chat. And they're gone. That was quick.
They left.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Well, it looks like it's great. I dropped 2 frames out of 138,000. So literally it's not even registering as a percent. It's 0%. So that's good. I haven't done any transitions. Let me throw in some video real quick.
I gotta use the restroom real quick, Marsh.
Are you gonna live stream it?
Yeah, you want to see me poop?
All right, I'm gonna mess around and do some stuff.
Live with Rob Mosio, Ross Mielek, Marshall Malone, and our guest, Thomas Kellogg, presented by Upside Down Creative Media.
Seems to work. Okay.
Hi, me and Marshall on the interphone. Just like I say the stupid say. Yeah, it will work.
With Rob Mosio, Ross Mielek, Marshall Malone, and our guest, Thomas Kellogg, presented by Upside Down Creative Media.
Seems to work. Okay. Hey, baby.
Daddy,
What's up, girl?
am I allowed to talk?
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Okay, so when I was, playing, we were playing Googly Eyes, me and Mommy were playing Googly Eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still streaming with Rob right now. You're fine. You can talk to me. What's up?
So when I was, playing,
Mm-hmm.
there was something, like, on my foot, and so, like, picked it up. I held it in my hand, like, a dead, rotten frog.
A small frog in the house?
Uh-huh.
Ew.
Mom?
How'd it get inside? Well, you know, it's just one of those days. That's what you gotta say.
Tell that to Rob.
I will. I'll tell him.
What's Rob doing?
Hmm?
What's Rob doing?
He's using the bathroom.
Oh.
Just waiting for him to get back. I'll be off here in a minute, okay? Love you, sweetie.
Sorry about that. That was a little overdue.
No, it's fine. My daughter just popped in and said that she found a small dead frog on her foot just now. So,
Oh, what?
a small dead frog.
Daddy, and I touched it, okay?
You touched it?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, we got. Let me.
Okay.
You want me to go?
You can come say hi.
Hey, Ava.
Come in a little
Uh-oh.
more. Come over here over my shoulder.
What? Okay.
Right here.
How's the first day of school with no teacher?
How's the first day of school with no teacher?
I don't know what to say.
Say something.
Say something.
Mm,
She doesn't want to talk about it. It's been tough, hasn't it? We'll figure it out,
Yeah.
though, right?
but Daddy, this is what I did. So I was like, I felt something, so I did that, and then I got it, and then I looked at it like,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. All right. Love you.
And then
Stay safe, Ava.
That was so gross. I touched a dead, rotten frog.
Ugh.
Rotten frog.
Yeah.
Didn't talk about me like that.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'm glad it's all working. I've got a lot of work to do in terms of like getting these graphics all organized and figuring out how we do the show. But
Let's try to do this on stage, man. I think we can make this happen.
Let's get back into the swing of things. Let's try to do a show this weekend. Well, shoot. No, I can't because I work Saturday. I work every night until and then
But you're off
So next,
wait.
let's do next week, next Friday.
next Friday.
Can you do next Friday?
Yeah, let me get my schedule. That shouldn't be a problem though.
Because that's when we used to do it, right? Friday nights.
We would do Friday nights. Yeah, the only thing that freaking blows is we're back to like normal hours now. So
Okay.
Friday and Saturday we're open till 11.
Oh, okay.
So that's what fucking sucks. And now during the week we're open till 10. But as long as I don't have to close, it's perfectly fine.
Well, if you want to do it during the week, we can. Or Sunday night.
Let me just see what my schedule looks like. Let's just go from there. 'Cause
What days off do you have?
It's just always sporadic.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, it's I don't know. I've been applying for jobs because I got to try to figure something out, but
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I don't know. It's crazy, man.
Yep.
Crazy.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream and head out.
All right.
and
Well,
get ready
it's
for work.
working, so it's a huge plus.
Yep, it looks good too.
Cool.
All right, man. Talk to you